We are joined today by Carson Nattrass, the artistic director at Rainbow Stage. Now, Rainbow Stage just had a historic year with record-breaking attendance. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I have uh, been a part of Rainbow Stage since I was 10 years old, attending as an audience member and then a performer for the last 25 years. I started directing in 2012 and came into my current role in 2018. And this is the first time in that many years that we've seen numbers like this. It was an absolutely heartwarming season because um, just we've it's a challenging world out there, and to bring that many people together, over 65,000 people came through Rainbow Stage this summer, um, and that's thanks to great work, Manitoba talent, and really great shows.
You mentioned it a little bit there, but what do you think contributed to this incredible turnout?
Well, we've been developing an audience in July since 2010, and very different offerings have been coming through there. But of late, know what's been really rockin' July? The rock shows. And when we did Rent, boy, did people pack in there. And then Rock of Ages was our um, largest audience for a July show since we started those performances. And we had 19,000 people come through. That show is dear to my heart. I was a part of the original Canadian production in Toronto, and it's taken a long, this was back in like 2010. And so it's been a long time to get it to our stage, but boy, was the audience ready for it. It was so fun. And then, you might have heard of something called Frozen. And honestly, I was chatting with someone the other day about the lottery win. It was actually like a little touch from above or something because I just thought we should reach out. Um, the rights weren't available, and we just asked, and they said, "Wow, your timing's amazing because it will be. We're doing like a limited release to only some theaters in 2 years." And so we got on that list. I think only five theaters in Canada got the show, and we had the largest attendance of every theater in Canada. It was absolutely incredible.
I have to say, I was there. It was an amazing show. Are there any memorable moments from either that show or Rock of Ages that really stood out this year for you or for anyone else with Rainbow Stage?
Well, I mean, having 47,000 people see Frozen was amazing. 14 of those shows were sold out. And I think, you know, for me, there's a responsibility that comes, like, I'm a fan of the film. I don't want to mess up the film. I want to give families, kids, like grown-up kids, the experience that they are hoping for. And seeing everyone, and you know what? They weren't just dressed up as Anna and Elsa. There were people of every Disney princess that showed up that felt like a part of the family of those shows. That was really meaningful. Other stories, we had to put in change tables in the bathrooms because people were bringing kids so young that they were needing diaper changes at the intermission. So that was new, which is very different from our experience with Rock of Ages, which was like felt like the Winnipeg Arena circa 1987. So uh, it was a really cool vibe this summer, and so we're looking forward to next year and bringing lots of people back.
Going back to the Frozen thing too, and
Oh
speaking of
yeah.
costumes, I know the night I went anyways, it wasn't just the kids, it was also the adults dressed in costume and like full great costumes in the audience.
Well, that's what I mean by the child at heart, like
Yeah.
the these shows have, well, some of them are, when Frozen came out, uh some of the adults in the audience were kids when that came out. And so they are connected to it the way that I'm connected to like Mermaid, Aladdin, and Beauty and the Beast. Like those were my childhood shows. And so now we're seeing adults who were kids when that came out, which is unbelievable. And creating new fans. It's like and that's what Rainbow Stage is about. Like seeing generations of family in the audience where um grandparents have bought for their kids and their kids, and they're all sitting together in a a really special evening for the family out in Kildonan Park is sort of what makes it magical.
Why do you think Rainbow Stage resonates so well with Winnipeggers and Manitobans so far?
Well, we've been talking a lot about this internally as well. Like it's it's a venue unlike any in the country, and I don't know if Winnipeggers and Manitobans know that there isn't another Rainbow Stage in any city, smaller or bigger. This this was born out of Winnipeg's love for music and the talent that's in this city. It's the only reason it's here. And it makes for, our summers are so special and we love theater in this town. And so to get to do it outside, like to have your kids run around in the park or at the pool or eating at Prairie Edge before the show. It's an unmatched experience, and so it's very magical and enchanting. And our venue is a treasure.
Has this year's historic year changed the way that you think about Rainbow Stage or anything moving forward?
Well, we are so excited that like if anyone goes through the park right now, you'll see that the building is under construction, and it was a catalyst for making sure that the audience return, like seeing over 65,000 people, told us we need to keep this building strong for another 75 years. And so accessibility upgrades just started. When people return next year, you're going to have new walkways, new lighting, new railings, the whole building's being brought up to code. And it's just the beginning because we can't wait to really bring the venue into the 21st century because we have lots of exciting things planned artistically to go into that beautiful building.
Exciting plans. Speaking of those, I know you probably can't give much detail, but do you have anything that you can share about the upcoming season and what people may have to look forward to?
Sure, on December 2nd, we will be officially announcing the season. And I can tell you that July is going to rock once again. So if there's a classic rocker inside of you that is a fan of a classic show that has been rocking for 50 years, you're gonna really enjoy what we have for you in July. And then in August, we're hoping to bring families back with a powerful pink uh, dance-tastic, um, a show so fun it should be illegal.
I love it. I'm very excited for December 2nd, and I'm sure our listeners will be as well. Thank you so much for making time for us today.
Oh my goodness, thank you. This has been great. I appreciate the time.